Hi, friends.
Hi, how you
Miss
guys
Ma-
doing?
Miss Maggie and Miss Kelly, we're going to join you from our homes today. And Miss Maggie has a special guest.
I have two guests. This one, this is my dog, Oscar. He is a Shih Tzu, and he's a little grumpy man. And this, thank you, Sophie. And this is Sophie, and she's only a year old. And she's a Yorkie Maltese, so I have little dogs.
I like her
And
little scarf or her little sweater that she's wearing.
she has a little sweater because she gets cold. She's only like 5 pounds.
Oh,
And
wow.
doggies can come in all different sizes. Oscar is like 20 pounds, and Sophie is 5 pounds.
Wow, that's a
And
big difference.
yes, and I have a picture of some of my doggies that I had before. Oops, hold on. And the chocolate one was Hershey, and Polis was the other one. I used to have black labs. I had another black lab, Riley, too.
Oh,
They
that's
are
nice.
big dogs.
That's
One was
nice.
chocolate, and my two other black labs were black labs. And they were like, one, Hershey was like 70 pound, big.
Wow.
Like, and my other dogs were like 100 pounds. That's a big dog, kind of like this dog in that picture. He looks
That
like
is
he
a
might
big
weigh
dog.
80 pounds or so. And so doggies come in all different sizes because today we're talking about pets and they're parts of our family, right? I don't,
Yeah,
do you
our
guys have any
pets.
pets? I wonder if you do. Um, so with my doggies, okay, and we'll point to, well, the doggie, okay, and his name is Rufus. That's what they tell us. And if you have a dog, I wonder what your dog's name is. And what sound? Do you guys remember what sound a doggy makes?
What sound?
What sound is that? Woof,
Says
woof,
woof, woof.
right. And then I also have a cat, kitty cat, right here. Um, and the kitty cat. Now this kitty cat's name is Abby. Cute name for her. And if you have a cat at home, and what would your cat's name be? And cats come in all different colors, and they're different sizes, just not like dogs. But what sound does a cat make, a kitty cat? What sound does a kitty cat make?
You think? I think a cat says meow,
Very good, Miss Kelly. Yes.
meow.
Can you guys repeat that at all? Say meow, meow.
That's how they talk.
That's right. And then, no fighting, children. What happens when you have two dogs?
Yeah, the puppies are playing.
Sorry about that. And then we have, this is a parakeet, a type of bird.
It's very pretty.
Parakeets, what do they do?
I like the blue and the gray
Mm-hmm.
because the
Yeah.
birds are covered in feathers and they can come in all different colors too.
All right. And they're, for their mouth, it's a beak. It's called a beak. Right up there. It's hard to see for that. But yeah, that's a pretty bird. Now, I used to have a lot of fish. I don't know about you guys. So we have a fish here, goldfish. We have them in our rooms, and we'll get one again. We go back. But fish, they don't really say much, but they live in water, right? They have to live in that fish tank.
And
And
sometimes they make funny faces. They go,
with their gills, that's how they breathe.
yeah.
And how do they swim? How do they move in the water? They go,
They move their fins.
yep, they swim like that. And so we're going to go, and we want to go over, oh, and you know what? There is other kinds of pets that I did want to show you. This was just to show you, you might have a bunny we had a bunch of bunnies. And this one's
Yeah.
name was Blizzard, and this is my daughter's bunny. He was very sweet. So you might have a bunny or a hamster, all sorts of different animals. So what we're going to go over some of the signs,
Yeah.
Kelly, for the animals.
So we will start with the kitty cat. So for a cat, you take your hand and you just pull it like this, like you're touching the cat's whiskers on the cat's face. So this is the sign for cat. So the sign for dog is actually just like patting on your leg. You tap it twice. Kind of like you're saying, "Come here, puppy," and you tap your leg.
Yep. And then we have our
fish.
Oh, you want to do fish? That's fine.
Yeah, we could do fish.
Which is kind of.
Fish is exactly like they're swimming. And so you take your hand and it just goes back and forth like this. You're a fish. Fish. It's swimming in the water. And then just like Miss Maggie told you that birds have beaks, that's how they eat and that's how they talk. They make their noise. So a bird is just this. Bird. That's the sign for bird. Bird. So now when you're outside or you see someone's pet, you can show them your sign. It's kind of neat learning how to say different things.
It certainly is.
So we are going to review our family signs. And I'm going to, let me open that picture because we have some new pictures today. We have some pictures that we wanted to show you. So this is a picture of a family. You see, it's got a mom and a dad and sisters and an aunt. So that's a lot of signs that we've learned in the last couple of weeks, but we can practice them together. So let's start with dad. So dad, remember, is a full hand and we tap on our forehead twice. Dad, that's the dad. He's holding the baby. Well, one of the babies, one of the girls, his daughter. And then mom is tapping twice on our chin. Mom, mom. And then they are sisters. So sisters, we take our L's, sister, sister. We bring it to our hands together. There are not any brothers on this page, just sisters. And then aunt. Do you remember aunt? Aunt is kind of it's a tricky one. You have to make an A with your hand. And it's right here, aunt. And if there was an uncle, you make 2 fingers up, which is a U, uncle, like that. And then last week, we also learned 2 more signs. These are our grandparents. Do you see them? And so the first picture of the lady, the grandmother, is like this, grandmother, grandmother. And then grandfather is up here, grandfather, grandfather. So those are some neat ways to call the people in your life, right? And now you can do your pets' names too. So one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to read a story about pets. I'm going to pull up our screen so that you can see us. And we're going to use our magnet board again. So I'm going to read this story. It's called A Pet of My Own. See, this is the picture. It's called A Pet of My Own. And it's by Pam Schiller. I like using the magnets because it kind of shows you what's happening in the book. It's a fun way to explore.
It was fun last week. Hopefully you guys watched that with our family.
Yes. Okay, so this book,
okay.
Yeah, this book is about a little boy named Austin. And Austin wants a pet, okay? Austin wanted a pet. He wanted one for a long time. All his friends had pets. Austin dreamed about pets at night. I'm going to put this up here. Look at that. That's him dreaming. He thought about pets all day. He thought about elephants, giraffes, and lions, like the ones that he saw at the zoo. But he knew his mother would certainly say no if he asked to have one of those big animals for a pet. Once, Austin found a turtle and brought it home. See, I'm going to try to show it. See, that's his Austin and his turtle. His mom said it needed to go back to its home in the lake. It won't be happy in Austin's room. Another time, Austin hid a lizard in his pocket. You see that? That's the lizard. It jumped out at the dinner table, and his mom shooed it out the back door. I bet she was surprised when that lizard jumped out of his pocket.
I bet.
Another time, Austin's best friend, Chen, gave him a frog. There's our frog. Do you see? I think he had it in that red box.
It's a big frog.
Yes. Austin made a box so that it could live in. That's the red box with some holes in it. He made sure the box had a lid so the frog could not jump out like the lizard did. But Austin's mother was not convinced the frog belonged in the house. She said, "Don't bring any more outside pets in this house." Austin was beginning to think he would never have a pet of his own. So his mom didn't want him to have a frog or a lizard or a turtle. Sometimes those animals like to live outside more than they do inside a house. Today is Austin's birthday. He asked for a pet, but he knew he'd probably get a tricycle. As he finished getting dressed, he tried to put pets out of his mind so he wouldn't be disappointed. Just then, Austin heard his mom coming in his room. When Austin turned around, he was very surprised. What do you think it was? What do you think he got for his birthday? There it was, and it wasn't a tricycle. It was a puppy. See? Just for him. Now Austin has a pet of his own. Sometimes you have to go through a couple of pets before you find one that really will work with your family. Some people have pets. Some people have dogs like Miss Maggie, or cats, or bunnies. My sister, she has 2 dogs and a cat and a bunny all in her house. That's a lot of animals. Do you have any animals at your house? I don't have any at my house, but maybe I'll get one. Maybe it will be a surprise for me too. So friends, thank you for hanging out with us today and being with us as we read our stories.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, can you guys say hi to Sophie?
Oscar went away, but this is Sophie.
Sophie, do you see that little puppy?
Say bye. She has no idea what's going on.
It's hard to see at our angle that we're in, but yeah, you would just tap your leg twice, and that's the sign for dog.
Tap, tap.
Tap, tap. That's right. All right, guys, so you practice your signs, and maybe you can show your parents how to do them. That would be fun. All right, and next time we will talk about different houses that people can live in, because some of us live in houses and some of us live in apartments, or I don't know, lots of other types of houses. Yes. So,
I had a cousin living in a teepee years ago.
Or sometimes in Alaska, you may live in a igloo. There are lots of different ways that people live. So we'll talk about that next time. You
Okay.
guys take care of yourselves and be safe, and we will see you later.
Say bye-bye.
Bye, friends.